He's sharing. He's sharing.
Bonus is
coming.
Bonus is coming.
I honor you. I honor you.
100,000 naira! We are all creators. The last time we discussed about how God created creation, and He created creature, the animals and all the rest. What did He use to create the world? Even when it came to the time He wanted to create a creator, He also used word and said, "Let us come and make man in our own image, according to our own likeness." A closed mouth is a closed. If God hadn't said anything, nothing would have. That's why, because I want my team members to become millionaires and billionaires, I keep talking about it until it comes to pass. I will only rest as God rested on the seventh day. All of us are creators. And because a creator created a creator, we should always find the ways the creator created the creator. So we have creators here. What are you creating with your words? Me, I am trying to create you with words. So I keep telling you, you are my potential billionaire. And I keep talking to your life that you can make it. So you too can also have more money than me, because I will not allow you to make the same mistakes that I made. So if you now know more than me, when you get to my point, you will exceed. So there is need for you to keep talking. A closed mouth is a closed destiny. Never tell yourself you can't make it. Never tell yourself you're poor. Never tell yourself, "Odezu, this salary is not enough. This cannot." Talk. It is enough. All of you here, you have the capacity, the capability to make in revenues 10-20 million in a month. But you've not said it, and you've not asked, and you've not thought about it. Remember, Mama P said, ask, seek, and knock. Do all these three things. Ask, how do I raise a revenue, right, in Palmtech that is worth 10 million? I want to find out how many people are following on the detox, on the salary detox. If you have shared consistently from day 1 to day 26, stand.
He's sharing. He's sharing.
Bonus is coming. Bonus is coming.
I honor you. I honor you.
100,000 naira! Tell me what on earth you want to enjoy that didn't come with pain. But yeah, two people run away. Two people run away from it. Why? If I flew in from heaven and started building Palmtech, you wouldn't listen to me. But I started serving like you. I started with salaries. I was taking salaries. GM started like you. She started taking salaries. Today, I was talking about magic. And that is one thing you've not protected. And that is one thing that has kept you stuck. You've not been able to find your magic. Remember, initially, we'll come out here and we'll talk about our earnings. If you take off that your margin, if you protect that your margin, that nothing will happen to you. A lot of you will increase your salaries. And what you do is to increase your lifestyle. You now remember that this place is not good enough for me. You start putting pressure on yourself. Our problem most times is buying and selling. Any of the wealthy men you've seen, check what differentiates them is what they are buying and what they are selling. We use our margin to do what? To do these buy-ins. Our margin is supposed to be our capital. Our margin is supposed to be converted into an asset. But what do? We use it to buy liabilities. Just in case you don't know, margin is just that thin line, that difference between your income and your expenses. And at times, first of all, take out your margin and now use it to buy something that is an asset, not a liability. You've bought clothes that you were pressured to buy because of Ashebi. 4 friends this month that are wedding, and they have shared different type of clothes, and each one is worth 100,000. So you feel among and do, joy is coming, when it is pressure that is coming. What we receive carries our past, it carries our present, and it carries our future. In other words, when you receive your salary, it carries your bread, it also carries your seed, and it also carries your storage. But sometimes salary comes, you will eat your bread, you eat your seed, and also eat the one that is a storage. And you can find margin in your future. It is that margin that we use to create a better future. And this margin is what the wealthy people protect. It becomes capital for them, and it funds their financial freedom. So Jesus fed 5,000 people only once. He didn't feed them again. Why will you think that all your resources will always come and will be consumed by a particular set of people because of emotions? Because they feel you're their ATM. I'm telling you, as someone that started with salary, if I had wasted the salary, you wouldn't be here. You wouldn't have Pantech. And that's why I keep telling you, use the word. Create with your word. You wake up in the morning, tell yourself you're wealthy. I say I'm the billionaire mechanic, the billionaire that will fix minds, the billionaire that will fix businesses. What are you saying about yourself? Which words are you using? You know, when you wake up and tell yourself you're so person, there's a courage. If you need to fake it, you fake it until you become. When your margin comes, please make sure you use it to buy things that will better you. Buy things that will do what? Better you. And while you're buying things that will better you, make sure you're also selling things that will better others. So sometimes we buy things only for ourselves and those things becomes liability. So it's not beneficial to another person. That's why we cannot sell it to another person. But it's only when you complete the cycle of buying and selling. So whatever you're buying, you're converting it. So that thing is good for you and you're converting it and multiplying it to sell it to another what? Person. So you're buying a course, you're buying a book. You do what? You consume it. It makes you better. And from whatever you garner, from that scale, from that particular thing you bought, you'll be able to do what? Distribute it. You'll be able to sell it. You say you save 5,000. What will 5,000 do for you? 5,000 will help you buy a course that will improve your skill. Buy a course on selling. So you learn the act of selling. It can help you buy a skill on creating content. It can help you buy a skill on fixing one thing or the other. That's investment. And once you invested that 5K into your life, because sometimes people say, this money now, where will I invest it? Invest it in yourself first. Let that investment do what? Start with you. Use it to buy skills. Use it to buy knowledge. That's the way to go.